Good day to Miss Lida Wani and all my fellow audience. I'm Jonathan. My metric number is 27943, and today my topic is University core course should be elective. YB Sheikh Shadi TikTok video about the implementation of MPU subjects become viral. He claims that the MPU subject is among the reasons why Malaysian students who attend public university take 6 to 7 years to acquire a degree as opposed to foreign students who take 3 to 4 years. He also advocated that university students be given the opportunity to pick subjects that are relevant to their degrees rather than being forced to finish obligated subjects that appear to be unnecessary to their courses, like Malaysian study, ethnic relationship, and philosophies. However, he emphasized that those courses are excellent as long as students may choose to purchase them based on their requirements and interests. The most serious worry is that Malaysian students must study for a longer amount of time before graduating than students in Singapore, students in United Kingdoms or Australia. This forced Malaysian students to enter the workforce late, resulting in undergrad having 1 to 2 years less industrial experience than their overseas college. Sheikh Shadi also underlined the need of institutions creating highly competitive gradations. So today, I'm here to persuade all of you to agree that university caucus should be elective. This is not only talking about why university caucus should be elective, but also gives more freedoms to students to choose their interest elective. So the first reason why I say university caucus should be elective is to avoid students from irrelevant subjects, and this is help to reducing students' burdens. MPU subjects are seems to be a burden to university students which did not bring a better understanding to major courses. Many university students reflects that they did not learn any outcome at the end of the semester, and the assignments and coursework from university caucus stress up them what they have to deal with their major. If students are able to choose their elective course which is relevant to their major rather than a compulsory university course, they are more likely to connect the concept between courses. This is not only easier that coursework progress and gains a deeper understanding of their major study, but also reducing their burdens. But in somehow, it is critical to prevent feeling overburdens and to understand your boundary. If you are currently taking 18 credit hours, consider deferring the elective until you have a lighter semester. Moving on, elective also helps students to concentrate on their professional fields. By taking an elective, students can raise their GPA and develop a portfolio culture. Most majors begin with core course and become more intense as they progress deeper into the degree. If students are able to decide course outside the major program stated out by the university, they will be more expert in their professional fields and gains more choice for their career opportunity. Students can select classes from the pre-approved list, but they can also choose the area of interest they want to explore within their field of study. Elective can assist students in carving out a place for themselves. When you can better focus on your ability, you become more competitive in the career development. What is more, it helps students to manage time. Taking an elective course at university enrich the learning experience which also breaking out an otherwise tough timetable or re-engagement students in university. Some students are bored with the materials or overburdened by the expectation of core classes, so an elective like photography, creating agency, or sport may be preciously what they need to get through the day. When university students have the option of selecting these interest courses, they will invest in their study and remain to motivate to study. When you combine elective with core classes, you learn the importance of disciplines. Managing your study schedule is difficult without self-discipline. You will discover the importance of self-motivations. You will also improve your time management skill. This is primarily due to the fact that you will be spending a significant amount of time on your own. After all, no one's there to keep you on track with deadlines. You must assume responsibility in these situations. Self-motivation is the key modern attribute that will set you apart in the professions or university. The second reason to support my topic today is explore new field of study. Students will have the chance to form long-lasting relationships, interactions, and partnerships with both domestic and foreign students with diverse interests, ability, and experience. Students can examine thought, theory, and idea that they might never encounter in their core subjects. They can learn about whole new subjects and views, all of which will expand their overall approach to learning. Also, students free to select elective courses help to stimulate their creativity. They're able to generate an idea outside the box with different perspective from the major study and push to the new innovations or new approach in the future career industry. Taking an elective outside of your major is a terrified chance to try something new, entirely new. Just make sure you do your homework, consider options, and make the most of it. What we're talking about is how elective course enrich student experience in university. So now we are moving to how elective course expand student network. Unrelated elective can help students perfect specialized talents they may have not learned outside of the classroom. They will most likely adopt whole new method of working or addressing a new topics which will be applicable to both major and future employment. Elective course allow students to attend classes that are not part of the standard curriculum. This allows students to purchase other interests to provide them with a more well-rounded education. Students can also take electives to extend their skill set beyond those presented fields. For example, marketing or advertising students may take graphic designs or computer software to develop classes to build specialized skills. Also, dedicated students may also use elective to strengthen area of awareness or understanding. Hence, the elective courses are best suited for providing additional opportunity for students to practice the information literacy skills they have learned in the required classes, which will increase the likelihood of achieving proficiency toward the end of the degree programs. What I'm gonna tell you next is free to select more elective courses instead of core course. University help to develop student character and skills. Elective provide the ideal chance for students to demonstrate their talents and develop new interests and ability on a physical or figurative stage. Taking a variety of classes help you to meet people you would never meet in your own major. While it is vital to have friends and classmates who share your interests, it is also helpful to develop contact with people who have diverse interests. In making new interaction and social connecting in this manner allow you to make a significant impact in your life. In addition to the self-exploration standard, university elective course provided a performance-oriented program such as music, public speaking, and electives educate students to concentrate, improvise, work through anxieties, and perform in front of a crowd. So before graduating, last year students can study certain vocations within an academic field through program elective. Like management students may experience with human resource, he may create his own business and retail management to see which professions roles appeal to them the most. As I mentioned to you just now, elective not only help to develop student characters but also skills. When looking for a career after graduation, keep in mind that certain ability just cannot be taught. Employee cannot be given the creativities, the drive, the enthusiasm, or self-esteem by their employers. Those are the things you have to figure out for your own. Elective classes can help you to do so. Students need access to coursework that educated them for occupations that will be most easier available once they graduate in terms of career-specific knowledge. Taking elective outside of your core courses train your brains to think in new ways. If you are used to coding and graphy, for example, choosing philosophy elective or test a different portion of your brain. So in conclusions, selecting elective provides you autonomy since you get to pick what you learn and how you spend your time. Perhaps you're working hard for your major and want to take a more pleasant course on the side, or perhaps you are bored with your core course and want to take an elective that would really push you. What I want to say is you have the freedom to choose how you wish to improve yourself and your knowledge. It may be a really personal and impactful choice. After all, there are several reasons to pursue an elective in university, but I want to say sometimes the reason is just as simple as why not? Therefore, university course should be elective because you shape your own education. So I think that is all for my speech today. Thank you for listening, and I hope I change your mind toward how the university course should be elective.